50 years since first United conquered Europe, a decade since last they won it in the Moscow rain. Now they embark again, the only time they have ever won in Switzerland, 16 years ago. An adrenaline pumped for the first time. Manchester United, starry and storied. Benito running away from Rashford and aiming an early ball in, ostensibly. Dalot glanced away from Soleimani and took on Benito and won a corner. Jose Mourinho, by way of marked contrast with his opposite number, begins here his 13th full season in the Champions League. Babu. That is mighty close. What a goal in the playoff game against Dinamo Zagreb. Very early.
I like the fact they're playing lots of youngsters, Rashford and Martial. Good opportunity for them to show how good they are to Mourinho. You always feel you're on trial.
He's covered himself. Here's Dalot, scampering away from Benito. And then finding only the gloves.
Ball in there from Dalot, wasn't it? Purposeful pass. Lukaku not.
Soleimani's take. Kamara was competing for it with Matic. Down by Worro and gathered by De Gea. By their first quarter of an hour or so. But here is Lukaku away from Kamara and finding the side netting. Kamara! The goalkeeping Messi had to come up. Rashford got away from Benito. Rashford, look. Soleimani, Fasnacht, away from Asali by Shaw. Roger Asali, he's got a trick or two. But what? Soleimani once more. De Gea couldn't hold it, but Pogba can bring it away. Shaw, it's a clever little flick, dashing in from Rashford. Marnie. Shaw a shove, but they are a confident bunch.
For a Manchester United player.
By Soleimani, small.
Brilliant.
In by Asale towards Fasnacht. Up by Dalot, down again by Mbappe. Rashford. Each of the part to play later. Here's Christian Fasnacht! And De Gea threw up a glove.
I thought he's playing in a... starts in a wide position, but comes centrally.
We're disappointed on Roger Federer and all of that. And the requirement to Fred. Pogba! Oh, that's super! When he struts, he is some player.
Just a little give and go into that area he wants to be in, and look at that. Knows exactly where the goal is, doesn't need to look up.
Right von Bergen. Saleh's after it. And still. And so! Well, it is the first time that Soleimani with the corner. Here came and punched. Fred's delivery, Lindelof round the back. Hoiked up into the air by Kamara, and it's going to be yet a...
Take it to their opposition.
Pogba, Shaw, another corner. Or more! Handball against Mbabu, penalty. Paul Pogba. It's a belter. And Manchester United have genuine comfort. Set back for Soleimani, who's high and wide. Back on it in Pogba, in his pomp. It took a while. It was perhaps more of a contest than Manchester.
For United, it flashes past the post. It's a bit of a let-off. Gets in front of Lindelof. This is the ball coming in. It's a... Matic does ever so well to get his head on that.
French dad, Congolese mum, 23 years old.
Just out muscling Pogba there. For the keeper, lots of confidence from the young man. Kamara. This is That's the little flick, isn't it, from Rashford, outside of the right foot. Just can't get enough on it. He's unlucky, he hits the post. Initial ball in. He's calling De Gea to come out for it, and it's not his at all. He's just got to deal with it. Anywhere else, I think it would really have tested De Gea there. Quality strike there, the way he adjusts his left foot. Just looking at there, I'm not sure the young man can get his hand out of the way of that.
Are where they want to be. It's Young Boys 0, Manchester United 2. Still with an adrenaline-pumped start from the new boys. The young boys have settled to Shaw. Oh, that's lovely from Martial. Fred. Kamara. And driven in by Soleimani. Fasnacht threw a boot at it, and it rolled harmlessly behind. Forward again by Lindelof. Lovely sharp turn from Anthony Martial.
Does that, he looks fearsome, the pace just gives.
Smalling in retreat, Asale. Ambitious. Rashford's had a go. It's well fielded by Van Balmos. Rolled in for Lukaku, goalkeeper committed. Lukaku again is offside when
kick it, strike it more with his laces.
Built to stay with Fasnacht, and Fasnacht did dig out a cross, but De Gea was well stationed at his near post.
Just drops in from the midfield, in between his central defenders.
Martial, foul by Aebischer, free kick Manchester United. By one of the Cameroonians I mentioned, 24-year-old Mumi Ungamaleo.
Throw of the arm from Mourinho when he scores.
Lindelof. Well read. It's Marcus Rashford. And 3 red shirts. One of those belongs to Anthony Martial.
Important to them, the two central defenders.
Babu. Oh, attacking it. It came back to Aebischer. A one-time tackle from Shaw, albeit at the expense. To enjoy it come what may. Martial Mata. Another crisp hit. Soleimani's take. That is as close, certainly.
Again, great night, isn't it, for these home fans? Finish the game overnight.
Martial, he's bounced off on Babu. Saleh, Fellaini in the away way once more. Maleo, and Babu, he's shouting penalty again. It's still not. Jarred, amused, and I think by the Matic accident, but joy blasts out at you through the screen. There'll be no Champions League hat-trick for Paul Pogba. Super ball from Pereira. And Shaw has played it for Mata, who will hit that with... it ceases to be an issue. It hasn't been an issue in the game at all. Do you think it has had any bearing on this football match? Have there been any moment? Babu. Sané got up, but not high enough. Dalot, Lukaku, it's 4. It's not, it's offside.
Manchester United and Paul Pogba in particular, 2 goals for him. One an absolute beauty. Jose Mourinho will be delighted.
Bit of a wrestling match there. It's one Lukaku, isn't it, running into those channels. Just wandered offside. But he can't complain though. He talked about a goal. Would do his confidence the world of good. Wasn't it? See, it just comes off the defender there. Kamara just gets lucky, just takes it away from it, doesn't hit the target for United. Sloppy ball from Smalling. It's harder to miss that. I mean, it's a great ball in, and finally there's somebody on the end of it, and it's just the wrong person. Just clipping the outside of the post.
Catching Mata much earlier in the move. There we are, yes, that's exactly why, and it's actually not a very nice tackle at all. He acknowledges that Suleimani was just the wrong side of Dalot.